And that brings us back to the 8th frame now for Saz's Barbecue Sauce from Milwaukee. Niles Konicek, 36 years old. Now lives in Las Vegas, but formerly lived in Milwaukee, and that's how he became a member of this club, because he has bowled with these fellas for a long time. Konicek, much better. And he knew it as soon as he let it go.
Yeah, Bob, and I really like his game, his style. He gets down to line very well. You see a good knee bend here, and he really reaches out on the lane. He chases the ball with his hand, and that's what gives you control and accuracy. There's his reaction. He knew it was a good shot when he let go. Rich Abboud will not like that. That's one of the modern splits right there. The modern bowling ball, creating such area on the lane to strike by, also creates some very ridiculous splits, and this is one of them. Here he's got the 3, the 4, the 7, the 6, and the 10. He's going to try to slide the 3-pin.
Sounds like he's playing lotto.
Yeah, into the 4-7. Not quite enough of it.
So Abboud, the PBA Tour veteran, with an open frame in the 9th for Kelly's Pro Shop and Joe Natoli. Up now for Saz's.
And so often happens. The guy you expect the most out of realizes that, and probably feels a little more pressure than his team would want him to feel.
Natoli very smooth at the line. There goes the 10.
They got the love tap. That's what they call the love tap. When the 6-pin jumps into the channel and just kind of lays on the 10. And here's a look at that. Watch the ball. It'll deflect. He's playing an inside line just enough of the 5-pin, but see the little love tap on the 10. And there's the reaction of the team. Everybody's off the bench, and that's what team bowling is all about right there.
Captain Tom Kelly Jr., the anchor man, 10th frame for Kelly's. Kelly's 2 for 2.
He is amazing. This young man can really turn it up. In the last 15 feet of the lane, that ball is out near the channel and comes up solid in the pocket. It's fun to watch. Awful hard to do, though. It always amazes me, over all the years that I bowled, starting with, say, Mark Roth, the first really good cranker to ever throw a bowling ball, and then right up into the modern day young players like Mr. Kelly here, that they can control the ball and hook it this much. And that's what happens when it doesn't hook, when you expect it to. Another ridiculously difficult spare. This is really a washout. It's not a split. So anytime the head pin's standing, it's considered a washout. And you can see Tom Kelly's not very happy with that. He thought he'd made a pretty good shot there, and the ball didn't react the way he expected.
Kelly, 29 years old, and an open, which leaves the door open for Saz's anchorman, Brian Brazeau, who struck on his first ball.
Well, Saz has got an opportunity here to kind of extend what's going on here and move it out and really take control of this match. Remember, it's a 2-game total pin match, so it's not over yet.
Brazeau 2 for 2, and both right dead in the pocket.
Many times when you're bowling on here, for example, on lane 61 and 62, it's our championship pair. Now, each team bowled the whole game on one lane. Now they'll switch for the second game, and many times one lane is a little easier to score on. The shot might not be quite as difficult, and that's because of where the oil is moved. And when they make the switch, when they make that switch, whoever lines up the quickest normally is the one that's going to do best.
Brazeau. All right. Well, Saz's will certainly have the lead after this first game. But again, we have seen so many times, Earl, where no lead is too big, not in the Baker.
No, it can turn around so quickly, as you know, Bob. We've seen it many times, and like I say, when they switch lanes, anything can happen.
Tough spare here for Brazeau.
Well, he went for the pin count. It wasn't that big for him, so.
But they will have to lead after our first game of the semifinal match. We had a great week here in Denver. Some high scores, some great bowling. The high qualifying series, Mike Losey, 731 from nearby Lakewood, Colorado. 724 for Brian O'Keefe. A 703, Kevin Million. More big scores this week. High qualifying averages. Jace Peterson, we're watching him right now with Saz's, 224. Mike Losey, a 224. And the high qualifying game. There's Kevin Million again on top.
What a great name, huh?
We'll be back with game 2 of our semifinal match. So we look at some more scores from this week at the Denver Regional. Saz's Barbecue Sauce with a big first game win, up by 82 pins as we enter the second game. Remember, though, it is a 2-game total pinfall, and stranger things have happened. But if you're a Saz's fan or a Saz's member, you've got to feel pretty good after winning 234, 152. Sharkey, leadoff man in the second game.
And there's a good illustration of what we're talking about, Bob, right there. You can see, you know, he got the foul line. He thought he made a pretty good shot. The ball didn't react at all. So obviously there's a difference between the two lanes. Now his team is sitting behind him, and they're watching Shark. The reason they got Shark ball and lead off is because they know that he knows how to make adjustments. Now they're watching that ball reaction. As you can see, it didn't react. And they're saying, when he gets back, they're going to say, did you make a good shot? And he'll say yes or no, and if he's honest, he'll say whatever, and they'll make their adjustments based on how his ball reacted.
But you also believe, do you not, Earl, that during the first game you should watch what the opponent's ball is doing to help you adjust when you get there?
That's a great point, Bob. You should, because you're going to be bowling on that lane.
Jay Watts, leadoff for Kelly's in a big hole.
Now that's a rollout shot. By that, what a rollout shot is when the ball goes out, you give it a little room, it turns back to the pocket and then straightens out in the last 6 inches to 12 inches. Otherwise that ball would have hit the middle of the head pin and been a split, but because it rolled out, it straightened out, leaving only the 4-pin and almost got the strike. You notice the players take a lot of time on their spares, and the reason for that is because spares are difficult. I said it several times, but filling frames is the key to the Baker system. You must get marks. If you get careless and make a mistake on an easy spare, not only does it cost your team pins, but it demoralizes them, knowing that you should have made the spare, and here you kind of blew it and gave it away.
Every player you talk to, Earl, will tell you if you fill the frames, you're in the match.
You can count on that. It's in the Baker system. Maybe the most difficult way of bowling team competition, but the most fun.
Jace Peterson went crossover and left the 5 for Saz's. Peterson in that opening game, 2 for 2, 2 strikes.
You know, what's really nice is to have Brunswick involved now in the World Team Challenge, because especially with the World Team Challenge being our new format, and Brunswick's one of the leaders in the industry all over the world, so that makes it even better.
Peterson with the 5. Yeah, it should be tremendous in Reno, and I know we're looking far, far ahead because it's next summer, but we're looking at 12 representatives from foreign countries, and of course all the regional winners here from the United States. Last year's winner, defending champ, will be back, maybe up to 16 foreign countries, so that will be just tremendous. The World Team Challenge. Doug Laird, strike for Kelly's pro shot.
Same kind of ball reaction, a little bit of rollout just before it got to the head pin. That's the reason he tripped the 4.
You can tell by the look on their faces, though, that they know they are in deep, deep trouble in this semifinal match.
This young man right here can really play this game. His style is tremendous. Deep knee bend, great extension, really reaches out down the lane, never cuts the ball short. You can see that long follow through. That's the kind of reaction you get when you chase the ball like that with your hand.
And he and his teammates thought he had all 10 of them on that ball.
Here's a good look at it. Now watch from the side. Watch the knee bend, the good balance, the shoulders over the knee, and the long follow through. Chases the ball with the hand. Good balance. That's the key to consistency. Good balance.
Konicek's the guy on the team, Earl, that keeps him loose. His teammates say he's always joking.
Careful. That's disaster.
And there will be no joking after that.
No. You got it in the oil in the middle of the lane, and you'll see that. Watch him lay the ball down in the middle of the lane, which you should. Go cross lane to your spares, but see the ball never picks up any friction. It stays in the oil, it slides right off into the channel.
An opening for John Pearson. Kelly's Pro Shop, 3rd frame. Got him! Big answer for Pearson.
Well,
after the open.
Anything can happen in the Baker system. Kelly's making a little charge here. The thing that's important is Saz's can't give it away. They've got to hang tough.
Got to stay aggressive. They still have a nice lead. We're through 3 frames of the second game of the semifinals. Please stay with us. We'll be right back. Up next in the World Team Challenge Series, Bowling City in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, October 9th and 10th. And following that, we're going to the Chicago area, Hawthorne Lanes, October 30th to 31st. That Pittsburgh series, they will accept only the first 50 entries, so make your call quick Area code 414-423-3415. All the information you need from the Brunswick World Team Challenge Series.